Right, folks, I am back again. Obviously, I'm back, or you wouldn't be watching me, would you? I have come to the South Wolds Fish Bar in just on the outskirts of Nottingham. It's near the Wolds pub. It's just up the road from the world-renowned Trent Bridge cricket ground. There's a bloke reversing out in a Mercedes. He's going to moan like fuck because he can't see because my van is massive. This video will be sponsored again by Beer Hawk. If you go on the Beer Hawk website, you can use my code of BVM10. You'll get 10% off all cans, bottles of beer, wine and cider. Obviously, with the restrictions being lifted pretty soon, if you're going to have a few people round to your garden, not into your house, and you want a few beers and a chat and to reflect on the year that's gone by, using the Beer Hawk website and the code of BVM10, you'll get 10% off all home deliveries and any other where else you want them delivered. Right, that's worn me out. And I'm hot. So although it's raining, folks, although it's raining, it's bloody warm. Right, so what I've done, folks, I've came over here to just on the outskirts of Nottingham, and as you've seen from the thumbnail, I've had a haddock, mini haddock, chips and peas. Look at that fucking booty. The haddock and peas and chips was a £5 or £4.99. I don't know how much the sausage was. I didn't get a receipt. Did I get a receipt? No, it's just that they've got a cash machine, and but somebody's forgot to put it on charge, so the cash machine's flat. So you had to go down to the post office and get a bit of cash. It's hardly fucking end of the world stuff, is it? It's just the way it is, isn't it? Sometimes things go wrong. Yeah, things go wrong. So what I did, folks, I went in and I had the haddock and the chips. But look at that for a battered sausage. Now, look at it. It's fucking massive. It's huge. In fact, there's so much weight in here, I've broke the bloody tray getting into the bloody van. Bloody hell. Right, so let's, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to bite this sausage. Let's tuck in. That's a good battered sausage, that. Loads of batter on it. Crispy batter. The sausage is piping hot. I am well impressed. Well impressed, ladies. Very clean in there. I'll go in and I like to have a look. I like to have a look, see if there's dirty rags or something left, or, you know, a bit of dust on the top of the surfaces. There wasn't. It looked pretty smart, to be fair, in there. So I can't pick my chip up. Look at that hot. Chips are hot. Let's try the peas. Try the peas on their own. This is a proper good chip shop, this, I tell you. Them peas are awesome. Now to get the fish. Oh, I've only got a bit there, but my Junie, she says if you go to a chip shop, and this is not being a bad thing, always take to one that's on a housing estate or a council estate or something like that, because and she's right what she says, if it's something like this that's got passing train, I'm on the main drag here, I'm on the A60, there's a car park, you pull up outside, which is very good for the shops. You've got somewhere to park. You ain't got to park on a double yellow line for 5 minutes, then expect some fucking plod to come by and do you? So, and when you do that, the food's fast turnover, right? So you're always getting fresh stuff. Now look at that. Can you see? Is it? Awesome. That batter is outstanding. There's a bloke just walked up here with one, right, and he's got crutches, and he's walked all the way up here with the crutches hanging off his arms. He's a bottle of Coke in one hand and a fucking vape in the other. I don't work it out. You've actually got people who, you know, and he just walked up here then, and it's just fucking unbelievable. I'm impressed. I am impressed with this, definite. Let me have a bit more of this. But I mean, look at the batter. Let me put the fucking thing down here so you can see it. Look at the batter on this. Loads of it. I should have asked for. Normally go for some battered bits, but there's no point here. There's loads of batter on me fish and me bloody sausage. You can't beat a battered sausage. And it's hot. It's red hot. Oh. So, has a hearse just gone by? People are dying for a ride in that. Sorry folks, can't refuse it. This is absolutely stunning, girls. I'm going to say something then about the chips. Yeah, so I've been to the TBI, the cricket ground, many times, and I've always drove by and I've often wondered, like, what's the Wolds chip shop like? And I tell you what, folks, it's bloody good. I used to work with a bloke called Al, or Big Dog to his mates, and he lives in near this place. That is fucking awesome. So when this lockdown thing's over, all the restrictions have been lifted, sorry about that folks, the bloody fucking memory card ran out again. So when this restrictions have been lifted, I do actually want to do quite a few chip shops. I want to not travel miles, but in, say, a vicinity of around 50 miles of Leicester, or where I live in Loughborough. And just try different chip shops. I mean, oh, look at this, look at this white fish. Oh fuck. Can you see? Lean out. June always likes cod. I don't know why. I quite like haddock. So, Big Al. See, Big Al's a Forest fan. Big Dog, he comes down the City Ground. Why is the City Ground called the City Ground when it's Forest? Can any Forest fans in there? Can you put that in the comments below? Why is it called the City Ground? I mean, Rika, that Big Dog, he come round the house. He's the one who did the German beer when we dressed up in not Oompa Loompas, lederhosens. How the fuck did I get Oompa Loompas for fucking lederhosens? That's Big Dog, right? And then I've got Riki. He's another Forest fan who I used to work with, and he's going to come down. And when with this bloody lockdown, so in fact he could. You can't, can you just? Oh, fuck's sake. When the restrictions are lifted, he's going to come round as well and review some beers with me. And he's a Forest fan. So if anybody knows, why is the Forest Ground called the City Ground? These buses are good now, innit? Big fucking bus just pulled up here and it's lowered the curb. It's lowered the bus down to the curb. Fucking brilliant. I can remember when I was a kid, you used to fall up the bloody thing. Well, when I was drunk, and you're coming home from the towns or whatever. And then it'd go up again. No, it's gone up again. And you'd trip up the fucking step because you were pissed. I would have hated to have been a bus driver on a Friday and a Saturday night, taking a load of pissheads home. Fucking, I'd have hated it. Because they're all, I mean, I was one of the pissheads, but I weren't abusive. I've never been in trouble for fighting right when I was drunk. I just did a thing with fucking for sale signs. But there must have been some right... I mean, why on earth would a driver want to do that on a fucking Friday and Saturday night? Old boy doing a bit of dad running there over the road. He'd have been better off walking instead of trying to run. So this is another question for you folks. When I'm sitting here doing this, eating a meal, do you like me describing what's going on? Do you like me to be like a cricket commentator? Because cricket commentator, I mean, what's he do? He commentates on the cricket for what? A ball, he'll say, right, he's come running in and, oh, he's didn't let that short one, it's gone for 4. It's just gone straight through. Fuck me, this is a good... we've got a Rolls-Royce hearse. We've got another Rolls-Royce limousine. Then we've got a Nissan Karcher. Or whatever they're called. Kosh. Duke. No, it wasn't. It was a Nissan Duke. Oh, bloody brilliant Rolls-Royce. Well, don't suppose you want to go in it. Last Ride, Undertaker, when he used to lift them up and buy the pants and give them a wedgie, then drop them. So do you like me sitting here just describing what's going off? I know some have, and then some will say I'm just fucking milking it. But I don't know what you know, one people, some like it. Look at how Robin Reliant. A-Reg, white Robin Reliant, hand painted. Fucking awesome. Still going to this day. What's that, 1980? Is that 1982, A-Reg? Okay. I preferred the old reg plates as well now because, right, we're in 2020 fucking 1 and new cars have got the number plate 70. How the fuck do you work that out? How do the DVLA work out that to put a 70 on a 21 plate? What the fuck's that all about? You can't work it out. I mean, back in the day, right? Oh shit, I've peed on the floor. Back in the day, you'd have like an O2 plate, and you knew it was in 2002. And they put a 5 in to say it was the second half of the year. But now it's just completely all over the place. Well, how do you get 70 in a fucking 21? Fucking knobs. Well, Volvo's gone by a 69 plate. What fucking hell's a 69? Is it like 2009 the second, 2019 the second half? I mean, we'd all like a 69, wouldn't we? I know I would. Yeah, look, 68. What is it? It must be the second half of 2018. Oh, fuck knows. Right then, folks. To be fair, I do enjoy sitting here and just describing what's going off. I know Unky Steve and Auntie Sue like it. So what's the Wolds pub like when it's open, folks? Anybody who lives around here? I tell you what, right, this is really good fish and chips. I'm really impressed. I'm happy with that. I tell you what, next time I come through Nottingham, because they've also got a sign up that says gluten free. And now Junie's decided to go gluten free. Now Junie's had to go gluten free, not Hatton decided to. That helps. Excuse me. Oh, fucking hell. I shouldn't have drank that sparkling water then. Yeah, I'm impressed, girls. When I come through Loughborough, Nottingham again, I want to stop off here again. Right, I'm going to finish the rest of these up, folks, and then get back home. So, this video will be out later today, about 6 o'clock on Friday afternoon, just in time for when you're all sitting down to eat your tea and think, fucking hell, all I've got is beans on toast. I wish I'd had fish chips and mushy peas and a battered sausage. All right, folks, hold on. Nearly forgot, didn't I? I forgot to put all the bloody beer hawk stuff on the last video I did, and Elliot's there texting me going, "Hey, you forgot it, you useless fat bastard." And I can't not agree with him. I can't not agree with him. Right, folks, so once again, like I said, this video is sponsored by Beer Hawk. Go and use their website, look up all their cans and bottles of beer, cider and wine. Using the code BVM10, you will get it delivered to your house and anybody else's house, but using the code BVM10 you'll get 10% off. And like I said, with these restrictions being lifted, why do people walk around with jeans but they look like he's shit himself? I don't get the fashion. I just don't get it. Why do you want to make it look like you shit yourself? Using the code BVM10 you'll get 10% off. And with all this thing now, with the restrictions being lifted, and you can have a few of your mates round and a few in the garden, only the garden, it's just ideal to just bring out a few in a cooler box, isn't it? Oh, I think so anyway. I know that's what me and Cameron will be doing. So, all right, folks, thanks for watching. Laters.